Things off. Nicholas Patrick on number 1, Regal Rascal. Carol Brown owns. John Brown trains. Number 3, Cognito. Trevor Simpson rides. Trevor Goulet owns. Darren Hayner trains. Number 4, Days and Deeds. Ron Scott owns and trains. Antonio Laris the jock. And number 5 is Make Our Day, ridden by Jose Arocha. Clinton and Tom Rycroft own. Clinton Rycroft trains. There's your abbreviated field of 4. And they're going to post in 9 minutes. 9 minutes to post. Days and Deeds is in now, just waiting on Regal Rascal on the 1 hole. And Regal Rascal's loaded. We are at the post for race 1. And they're off. Coming out sideways there was Make Our Day, now recovering is Rocha. Up front, Cognito and Regal Rascal now drops back. Also in the center of the track, you've got Days and Deeds, and trailing after that bad start is Make Our Day. Up front now, Cognito is cruising along in second place. Days and Deeds on the outside of that. You've got Make Our Day, who has really recovered well from that bad start. Trailing is Regal Rascal. Up front with the lead, Cognito cruising along. Make Our Day now is up into second. Back in third, you've got Days and Deeds. 3 lengths back from there to Regal Rascal. Into the straightaway they go. The battle's on. Cognito and Simpson have the lead, but right there is Rocha and Make Our Day, who comes up to say hi now and actually put a nose out front. Back into third, Days and Deeds, and trailing still Regal Rascal. Up front now, Make Our Day has made an impressive recovery from that bad start, and now is a 2-length lead heading into the final turn. In second place, it's Cognito. On the outside, you've got Days and Deeds, and down the stretch comes Make Our Day with the lead. Coming back now, Days and Deeds, chasing on the outside Regal Rascal, but this one's going to go to Make Our Day, forward for second. Stone, Clinton Rycroft, your trainer. And with a claim in that race, number 3, Cognito, was claimed by owner Peyton Peugeot, trainer Nelly Peugeot. Once again, number 3, Cognito, claimed by owner Peyton Peugeot, trainer Nelly Peugeot. Here are your prices. Number 5, Make Our Day, $330 win, $260 place, $210 to show. And second, number 1, Regal Rascal, $470 place, $330 show. And number 4, Days and Deeds, $3 to show, $11.10 on a $2 exact. Starting things off, number 1 is Maxie's Taxi, Nicholas Patrick on board. Cranky Acres Stables and from Roddy's Racing Stable owner, Alan Brown trains. Number 3 is Big Buddy, Gordon Howe owns, Gary Marks trains, Trevor Simpson rides. Number 4, Off the Grid, Nolan Little Bear owns and trains, Ryan Nelson the rider. Number 5 is Blazing Temper, ridden by Blanford Stewart, Mason Bassett, Pete Dubois own, Pete Dubois trains. Number 6, Just Zoom Will Do, and Andrew Wright. Willamore Racing Stables own, Tracy Burbank trains, rounding things out. Number 7 is Killing It, Rex Daniels own, Oren Calfrobe trains, Antonio Larios, the jock. Five minutes to post, 5 minutes. Yep. And number 3, Big Buddy. Killing It's in, now Big Buddy's turn. Oh, no, Killing It backed out. So still waiting on 3 and 7. Big Buddy is determined to load last, I guess. And we're going to try and get Big Buddy loaded again after he threw Simpson off. He's not in a good mood today. Maybe he'll run fast. We'll see. They are now loaded and at the post for race 2. And they're off. On the inside, Maxie's Taxi and Big Buddy. Alongside of that is Off the Grid, Blazing Temper up from there. Dropping back, it's Just Zoom Will Do. And trailing in the early going, it's Killing It. Up front now with the lead, it is Maxie's Taxi, and right there alongside Big Buddy. Third place belongs to Blazing Temper. Fourth on the inside, Just Zoom Will Do. On the outside, Killing It, and trailing in the early going, Off the Grid. Up front with the lead now, cruising along. It's Maxie's Taxi with a 3.5, 4-length lead in second place. Big Buddy coming up third on the inside. Just Zoom Will Do comes alive and gets up into second. On the outside, Killing It kicks it in as well, and back from there you've got Blazing Temper and Troy in the field. Off the Grid. Up front still now Maxie's Taxi, but coming to call, Killing It on the outside is looking dangerous. Back in third, Just Zoom Will Do. Around that final turn they come, ended down the stretch on the outside, Killing It. On the inside, Maxie's Taxi, and Killing It now has made the big move and is going to pick up the victory. Killing It, 7-1, 6-3. And 7-1-6-3, the unofficial top 4. We'll say congratulations to the winning connection is number 7, Killing It. Ridden perfectly by Antonio Larios. Rex Daniels' own Oren Calfrobe, your trainer. Prices, number 7, Killing It, 720 win, 710 plays 340 show, and second, number 1, Maxie's Taxi, 420 plays 290 show, and number 6, Just Zoom Will Do, 260 show. $1 super factor, 165.85, $2 exactor, 47.40, and a $2 try, 166.70. There was one claim in that race. Number 3, Big Buddy was claimed by new owner Sean Lang, trainer Les Adams. That's number 3, Big Buddy. New owner is Sean Lang, trainer is Les Adams. Races this year. Leading things off, number 1 is a Voodoo Vixen. Ryan Nelson, the jock. Dolly and Rowan owns. Les Adams trains. Number 2, Papa's Brew. Don Litvak owns. Calvin Stranquist trains. Orlando Foster is the jock. Number 3, Nellie Bean, ridden by Blanford Stewart, Bill Tucker, and Les Webb own. John Poirier trains. And number 4, Vit Bit, River Stables own. Russell Trango trains. Laris Ellen, the jock. Number 5, Cheer to the New Year, ridden by Neville Stevenson. Bill Mooney, your owner trainer. There's your field of 5, and they're going to post in 7 minutes. 7 minutes to post. Vit steps in, and we're now set and at the post for race 3. So Cheer to the New Year was in, now he's out. He doesn't know if it's the new year or the old year, can't tell. But cheer to the new year anyway. Looks like we're now loaded. Nope, we went back again. Cheer to the New Year is now in. We'll see if he stays there. We're loaded and at the post for race 3. And they're off. Out with really speed on the outside is Cheer to the New Year. Right up there to join him is Nelly Bean on the inside of Voodoo Vixen. Then you get Vit Bit and trailing the field, Papa's Brew. And the other going up front with the lead. It's Cheer to the New Year. Neville Stevenson on the inside second. Nelson on Voodoo Vixen are saving some ground. Now Voodoo Vixen has made a big push and taken over the lead. Up there as well, it's Nelly Bean. Around the stretch they come for the first time, and Voodoo Vixen's up front now. Cheer the New Year is going to try to reclaim that spot. In third, you've got Nelly Bean just stalking. 3 lengths back from there to Vit Bit, and trailing is Papa's Brew. Around the turn they go. On the inside, Voodoo Vixen on the outside. Cheer to the New Year was offended for being passed and is now passing Voodoo Vixen. 2 lengths back from there to Nelly Bean. Then you've got Vit Bit, and still trailing is Papa's Brew. A quarter mile to go now on the outside. Cheer to the New Year now is starting to pull away. Voodoo Vixen back into second. In third place, you've got Nelly Bean. Fourth coming with a bit of a run now is Vit Bit. And several lengths back from there to Papa's Brew. Up front, Cheer to the New Year is going to try to hang on, but company's coming. Nelly Bean now on the outside looking dangerous. Around that final turn they come in down the stretch, and Nelly Bean is there, and so is Vit Bit on the outside. Vit Bit and Nelly Bean battle this out. Nelly Bean, Vit Bit, Nelly Bean, Vit Bit, Nelly Bean! 3-4. Your price is number 3, Nelly Bean, 1090 win, 460 plays, 340 show. And second, number 4, Vit Bit, $4 plays, 250 show. And number 1, Voodoo Vixen, 260 show. $2 exactor, 69.60. $2 try, 52.10. Curious.
The stick races are beginning. May the best little person win.
Called the post for race number 4, Exactor Triactor Superfecta wagering 7 furlongs in distance, $3,200 tag, 3-year-olds and up, non-winners of 3. Lifetime, non-winners of 4 Alberta bred. And leading things off, number 1 is Fill Up the Bank. Garfield Gordon on board. Jennifer Scout, Nolan Little Bear own, Nolan Little Bear trains. Number 2, Wild Will. Rex Daniels own, Oren Calfrobe trains. Trevor Simpson rides. Number 3, Ranger Tillman, trained by Andrew Schilt. Isaac and Marlon Whippert own. Antonio Larios, the jock. Number 4 is Buddy Boy, Wanapango on board. Shelby Depew owns, Jim Depew trains. And number 5, Sure Him Fancy. Darlene Roan owns, Les Adams trains, Ryan Nelson the rider. And number 6, Oral Bennett's on Last Bloom. Veronica Oka Wells, Jermaine Wells, and Candace Royal own, Jill West, your trainer. There is your field of 6. Going to post in 4 minutes. 4 minutes to post. And they are off. On the outside, Sure and Fancy and Last Bloom come out well up the inside now. Wild Will Guns up to join the fray outside third for Last Bloom. Coming as well on the inside, Fill Up the Bank. And beside that, you've got Ranger Tillman. Further back, it's Buddy Boy. We got a little bit of a problem in that turn there, but now up front, you've got Sure and Fancy cruising along on the rail. It's Fill Up the Bank. Then you've got Ranger Tillman outside from there. Last Bloom, followed by Wild Will, and now coming as well is Buddy Boy from off the pace. A half mile to run on the inside. Sure and Fancy. On the outside of that, you've got Ranger Tillman. Then it is Last Bloom. Fourth place on the inside is Fill Up the Bank, who's now going the wrong direction. Also coming now is Wild Will, and still trailing is Buddy Boy. Quarter mile to run, and Sure and Fancy and Nelson are still there out front. The 2 lengths back from there to Ranger Tillman. Further back from that, it's Last Bloom in third. On the outside, fourth, Wild Will. And now Buddy Boy starts to finally kick it in. Trailing now it is Fill Up the Bank. Up front with the lead now, Sure and Fancy going to try to hang on, but there's about a 10-length lead coming down the stretch for Sure and Fancy with a big lead now. Back in second, it's Ranger Tillman, a late charge now from Buddy Boy. And this one belongs to Sure and Fancy. Buddy Boy, big late charge, gets up for second. At 4-3-6 is your official top 4 now. We'll say congratulations to the winning connections. Number 5, Sure and Fancy, owned by Darlene Roan, trained by Les Adams, ridden by Ryan Nelson. Prices, number 5, Sure and Fancy, pays $10.20 win, $4.40 plays $2.40 show. And second, number 4, Buddy Boy, $3.50 plays $2.70 show. At number 3, Ranger Tillman, $5.40 show. $2 exactor, $29.10. $2 try, $120.70. $1 super factor, $231.10. It's candy scramble time, boys and girls. First to make you ride horses, now we give you candy. Welcome to Rocky Mountain Turf Club. and Trains. Number 3 is Star Princess, Lorena Bugeaud up. Danny and Oberholzer and Daryl Christensen own. Danny Oberholzer Trains. Number 4, please note Garfield Gordon is now on Affluent Asset. Jostin Lawrence owns Harlan Bird Rattler Trains. Number 5, Red Wings, ridden by Trevor Simpson. Jim Depew owns and trains. And number 2, Californium, Nicholas Patrick on board. Cranky Acre Stables and from Roddy's Racing Stable own, Ellen Brown, your trainer. For race 5. And they're off. A bit of a hop start there for Affluent Asset. Gordon now recovers. Up front, Californium is going to take the early lead right there to join. It is Star Princess on the outside third. Red Wings inside from their fourth. Lucky BN and trailing is Affluent Asset after that bob start. Up front, Californium now is going to dictate the pace right there in second. Star Princess not letting him get away. Inside third for Lucky BN. On the outside fourth, Red Wings, and still trailing is Affluent Asset. California and Nicholas Patrick looking comfortable on top. They've set the pace. In second place, Star Princess and Lorena Bugeaud not going to go away. Back from there in third it is Lucky BN. Then you've got Red Wings, and still trailing is Affluent Asset. Not much has changed since the start. Coming down the stretch again, it is Californium in second place. Star Princess now up for third place. It's going to be Red Wings along with Lucky BN, and getting closer is Affluent Asset. Less than a half mile to run now, and California was hoping to run away with this one. In second place, you've got Lucky BN. Back from their third now. Star Princess has dropped back, moving up the inside. It's Affluent Asset, and now trailing is Red Wings. Quarter mile to run, and California and Nicholas Patrick are trying to take off on the herd. Lucky BN and Laris Allen trying to make a rally, and they are making a rally. Back in third, it's Affluent Asset. There's your front three. Up front, California has been there all the way. Going to try to hang on. Lucky BN's hoping to challenge. Late charge as well from Affluent Asset. Around the final turn they come in, down the stretch, and Californium is heading for home. Lucky BN now is closing with every stride. Lucky BN and Californium. Lucky BN, Californium. Oh my goodness. Photo on the top end. What a finish between Lucky BN and Californium. And we'll say congratulations to the now official winning connections of the second leg of the Starter Allowance Marathon Series. Lucky BN, owned and trained by Godfrey Weaselhead. Laris Allen, with a great ride, picks up the victory. And here are your prices. Number 1, Lucky BN, 620 win, 320 plays 310 show. And second, number 2, Californium, 280 plays 260 show. Number 4, Affluent Asset, 490 show, $2 exactor, $11.90, $2 try, $49.80. Looking ahead to race 6, there are no changes. In race number 7, the 4-horse, Kitty Blonde, is now ridden by Garfield Gordon. It's race 7, number 4, Kitty Blonde. Garfield Gordon is now the rider. And in race number 8, the 6-horse, Jonathan Starr, is now ridden by Wanapango. It's race 8, number 6, Jonathan Starr. Wanapango is now the rider. Focused, Oral Bennett rides. Kathy and Don Litvak own. Calvin Strandquist trains. Number 2, Carla Cowboy. Makey Murma owns and trains. Jose Rocha and the Irons. Number 3, Blanford Stewart up on True Lime. Andrew Schilt owns and trains. Number 4, Wanapango on Carson's Fireball. Sean Birdrout their owns and trains. And number 5 is Bull Time. Circle C Farms owns. Danny Oberholzer trains. Laris L on the jock. There's your field of 5 going to post in 7 minutes. 7 minutes to post. And now less than 1 minute to post. The starter has given the call. This field of 5 now make their way to the 5 furlong starting gate. Less than 1 minute to post. And the horses have reached the starting gate area, and they are now beginning to load for race 6. And Carson's Fireball's in, now just wearing a number 5 Bold Time, and we're good to go. Bold Time loads nicely. We are loaded and at the post for race 6. And they're off. On the inside, I'm focused out with early speed, jumping up as well. True Lime tucked back in. Carlock Cowboy on the outside of that. Carson's a Fireball along with a Bold Time. It is a speed duel up front. On the inside, you've got I'm Focused. Right alongside of that, it is True Lime. On the inside, trying to find some room, it's Carlock Cowboy. Outside of that, it's Carson's a Fireball, and trailing is a Bold Time. Down the straightaway they go, 3 horses battling. On the inside, Carlock Cowboy. On the outside of that, I'm Focused far outside for True Lime. And after that, you've got Carson's Fireball along with Bold Time. Now Bold Time starts to look lively as well. Into the final turn, they're coming up front. Carlock Cowboy with the lead, but on the inside rail, Bold Time's going to try to slip through there on the outside. You've got I'm Focused. Still with the lead, though, it's Carlock Cowboy. He's fought them all off, and Carlock Cowboy hangs on to win 2-5-1. Leading things off, number 1, Czar Star, ridden by Neville Stevenson. Lois McElhenney owns, Nelly Peugeot trains. Number 2, Gallant Gabe, Pete and Henry Dubois own, Pete Dubois trains, Dwight Lewis rides. Number 3, John's Quest with Juana Pango and the Irons, Travis Robson owns, Gail McConaughey your trainer. Number 4 is Kitty Blonde, Garfield Gordon is now the jock, Justin Lawrence owns, Harlan Bird Rattler trains. Number 5, Courtly Pleasure, Connor McElhenney owns, Nelly Peugeot trains, Blanford Stewart up. And number 6, Nicholas Patrick on 3 Padres. Crank Acre Stable and from Roddy's Racing Stable own, Ellen Brown trains, and there's your field of 6. Going to post in 7 minutes, 7 minutes to post. And at the post for race 7. And they're off. Out with really speed. It is a Gallant Gabe gunning up on the inside. It's Czar Star up there as well. John's Quest on the outside of that, Kitty Blondie. Further out yet, it's 3 Padres and Courtly Pleasure up front with the lead. Czar Star cruising along. Second place belongs to Gallant Gabe. On the outside, third, Kitty Blondie. Then you've got John's Quest after that. Inside from there, Courtly Pleasure. Tightly packed bunch here as they come down the stretch for the first time. Up front with the lead, it is Czar Star on the outside of that. Gallant Gabe on the inside. Courtly Pleasure, John's Quest in there. Outside from there, Kitty Blonde trailing still is 3 Padres. Rolling along up front now, moving ahead, it's Gallant Gabe. Back into second place, it's Czar Star, third on the inside. Courtly Pleasure. Out from there, you've got Kitty Blondie on, now coming back is John's Quest after that check. And inside from there, it's 3 Padres. Up front with the lead, it is Gallant Gabe. Then coming now, you've got Courtly Pleasure. Outside now, John's Quest up into third, back into fourth. It's Czar Star. Around the final turn they come, 2-horse battle right now. Courtly Pleasure on the outside, on the inside Gallant Gabe, and down the stretch they come on the outside. Courtly Pleasure heading for home in second place. Gallant Gabe, John's Quest picks up third. 5, 2, 3. And we'll say congratulations to the winning connections. Number 5, Courtly Pleasure. Ridden to victory by Blanford Stewart, Connor Macalinio's Nelly Peugeot trains. And number 5, Courtly Pleasure, pays $23.60 to win. 640 place, 470 show. And second, number 2, Gallant Gabe, 520 place, 640 show. And number 3, John's Quest, 380 show. $1 super factor, $595. $2 exacta, $120.30. And the triactor, 5-2 with all, $45.90. And just a reminder, next weekend, Friday night racing continues. Friday night post time 6 p.m., Saturday, Sunday 1:15. 3 days of live racing back again next weekend here at Rocky Mountain Turf Club. Number 6, Jonathan Starr, now ridden by Wanapango. And leading things off, number 1, Cleared to Victory, ridden by Blanford Stewart. Sylvia Speaks, Craig Harrisville owned, Dennis Speaks trains. Number 2, Altered Carbon, Ellie Rutherford owns and trains, Orlando Foster and the Irons. And number 3 is Nicholas Patrick on Holler at the Moon, Cranky Acre Stables, Clayton Weiss and Rick Weiss own, Alan Brown trains. Number 4, Awesome Tea, Norm Bowden owns and trains, Trevor Simpson rides. 5 is Booze in Time, ridden by Jose Rocha, Marlene Calhoun owns, Roger Lopez trains. Number 6, as mentioned, Wanapango is now on Jonathan Starr, Sean Brood-Rattler owns and trains. Number 7, Off the Page, ridden by Laris Ellen, Kevin Oberholster, your owner-trainer. And number 8, Charlie's Gold, Jill West owns and trains, Oral Bennett up. There is your field of 8, traveling 5 furlongs, post time 7 minutes. Cleared to Victory and Charlie's Gold in the 8-hole are the two horses left. Cleared to Victory is not too happy. Also, number 3, Holler at the Moon, is left to load as well. Late scratch at the gate, scratch number 1, Cleared to Victory. That's number 1, Cleared to Victory is a scratch. Actually, they are not scratching number 1. My apologies. They were going to, then he decided he would run, so he's in the 1 hole right now. Sorry about that. Got ahead of myself. Now just waiting on number 3, Holler at the Moon, and we're good to go. They are at the post. And they're off. Nice clean break. Veering in there was Cleared to Victory, now recovering. Up front with early speed, Holler at the Moon, on the hunt as well. Altered Carbon's up there on the outside. Jonathan Starr, Booze in Time back from there. You've got Off the Page. Far outside for Charlie's Gold, now coming up the inside. Awesome T. Tightly packed bunch back from second on, but up front, Holler at the Moon and Nicholas Patrick are taking no prisoners. With a quarter mile to go, they are flying. Second place belongs to Altered Carbon, and third on the outside, Booze in Time. Fourth, you've got Awesome T. Then it is Jonathan Starr. After that, further back from there, Off the Page, along with Charlie's Gold, and trailing is Cleared to Victory. To the final turn they come. Holler at the Moon is hollering at the back stretch now as he's coming down the stretch. Holler at the Moon with the big lead chasing him. There's number 4, Awesome T, is going to get up for second. Not quite for first. This one belongs to Holler at the Moon, Awesome T for second. Prices. Number 3, Holler at the Moon, 290 win, 390 place, 210 show, and second number 4, Awesome T. 730 place, 420 show, and number 5, Booze in Time, 370 show. $1 Super Factor, $290.95, $2 Exactor, $17.20, and $2 Try, $62.